What's good, everyone? Welcome to another episode of ZED Challila. I'm your host and I go by the name of Tonga Major. Now, of course, you all know that ZED Challila is the place where you will find the latest trends, local news, latest updates, and everything that has to do with entertainment in the world of Zambian music industry. Not necessarily music, but anything that entertains the Zambian audience. Best believe that we will update you here on ZED Challila. So if you haven't yet subscribed to this YouTube channel, kindly click the subscribe button and the notification bell so that whenever we drop new content, you will be the first to be notified. Without wasting much of your time, let's go on a break, and when we come back, we'll find what has been trending in the world of Zambian entertainment. Alright guys, welcome back to the show. Now to kickstart, let's have a look at the new lovebirds that we have in the country. I'm talking about Esther Chungu and Pompi, who finally decided to show us the snippets from their wedding. Because if you guys remember, only a few selected pictures were shared on social media and people were crying out like, guys, where is the may you kiss the bride pic? Where is the how many people attended the wedding and all that? But guess what? They finally decided to show those snippets in their new video, which is called Sangalala Lelo, and it's amazing, I must say. Big ups to you guys and congratulations. Moving on in more exciting news. Now, if you guys remember very well, this week has been a very dramatic week when it comes to new music release, because we had a very dramatic woman. She calls herself Deborah Music, and you know, she released a video that people were referring to as the Zambian version of WAP. And in as much as it got the audience, she herself went to social media saying that despite a lot of Zambians insulting her for her project, she really appreciates the fact that she's managed to get an audience out of the millions of Zambians, and she's now appreciating the fact that the fans are loving her music. Now, you guys should let me know what you think. I know most of you have watched that video. It's titled yalibapenya. So you guys should let me know what you think in the comment section below. Moving on in more exciting news. Now, if you guys have been following Zambian social media, you would have noticed that something happened over, Elly this week, as the Lion, Jrocks, went on his social media platform to ask his fans whether he should cut his dreads or not. And now that happened to be quite dramatic in the sense that a lot of people were commenting and say, no, I think it's high time you got a new look. I think it's time for you to cut the dreads. I think it's time for you to let go of the dreads and all that. But little did people know that there's a story behind those dreads. And a few moments later, Jrocks went and commented on his post saying that there is a connection between him and his dreadlocks, because they remind him of the time that has passed on since he lost his mom. Now that's very sad, and my condolences to you, bro. But yeah, that is the main thing. People did not know that Jrocks decided to lock his hair because of the event that took place in his life. So I think now that people understand, we will not raise that again to say, no, you need to change your looks or you need to do that. So that is about that as far as looks are concerned in the world of Zambian entertainment. Speaking of looks, I think there's one more that we need to talk about now. Now I need you guys to have a look at this picture right there. That is Mr. Abel Chungo, and yeah, he looks amazing. I think he looks very, very, very elegant. But some Zambian fans, who happen to be, spiritual, they say that no, for a Christian, it's not okay for him to dye his hair. Now, I don't really understand, because they've always been trying to determine how a Christian is supposed to look. How is a Christian supposed to look? Because the same people, if you guys remember when Esther Chungu showed a picture and her tattoo was showing on her wrist, people were like, how can a gospel artist have a tattoo? How can this happen? How can this happen? So that really puzzles me right now, because I can't understand what is your perfect image of a perfect Christian. But as far as the other Zambians are concerned, Abel Chungo looks perfect like that. And I need you guys to let me know what you think. Please leave a comment in the comment section and let me know what you think of Abel Chungo's look. Alright, I think this week happens to be the week where we talk about looks, because yet again we talk about fly Chick Shanna. Now, in an interview she did some time back, she told the Zambian people out there to say she should be respected and people shouldn't judge her by the way she dresses, because, you know, she's got a different but cool way of dressing, and people started thinking like, no, maybe she's A, she's B, she's C. But guess what? This week she popped out with what I think is the best, you know, female look, and she took the social media by storm. Have a look at her pictures, and you know, I don't know what event was taking place, but I know I'm not the only person who happened to find this look so elegant and so amazing. And guess what? She had Tawela Kyra to give the credit, because she said she was dressed by Tawela Kyra. So I think she can do both. She does good in both worlds. Like, however she decides to dress, that's proof that she still looks beautiful and pretty by the end of the day. So big ups to you, Fly Chick Shanna. XYZ Entertainment CEO, that goes by the name of Bobby East, or Vanilla Robe if you like, has finally gone out on social media to talk about, you know, him being a hip-hop artist. He says that he raps better than Zambians give him credit, or not really Zambians, but than fans or people out there give him credit. And for that reason, he's starting to hate the hip-hop genre. Because if you remember, like last week, we talked about him deciding to say he would drop an album that will not have rap in it. And people were like, yo, we know Bobby is to be a rapper, so it wouldn't make sense if he comes out and gives us a different genre, because we've never heard that before. But I guess now you guys know the reason why he's slowly departing from the hip-hop. But if you guys had an opportunity to hear DJ H-Max's Lost Files compilation, you would have noticed that there's a song where he just did straight up rap, and I think it was cool. But anyways, you guys, leave a comment and let me know what you think. If you would love to see Bobby East as a rapper, or as, you know, an R&B, or maybe it might be reggae, you never know. A very big congratulations to the Zambian goddess, as I love to call her, Shadaya, whose Instagram account has finally been verified. Now, you know, despite her not doing quite well as far as the music is concerned, she still manages to leave a mark, you know, and that is what amazes me. So congratulations to you, Shadaya, and big ups. Moving on in more interesting news. Now, Zambian songbird that goes by the name of Elly has confirmed that she is set to drop a new video soon. Now, the name of that video will be called Dear X, and it has some amazing cameos, talking from the likes of Drifter Trek, you know, Steve-O, Dismo. So it's gonna be an amazing thing that you guys should be looking forward to. Now, congratulations to you on that big move. Big ups. Alright guys, now let's have a look at what has been, you know, making noise as far as the rising talents are concerned. Now, some rising talent that we hosted some time back, KB Kayombo, had something to say about Zambian music. Now, he went on social media to say that, you know, as Zambians, we need to accept our sound, and we also need to do it the right way, because the music is a form of sending out message out there. I thought it was a great, you know, message to put out, until a fellow rising talent had something different to say. Now, Groove, as he calls himself, went on to dispute to say he thinks there is no problem with the Zambian sound because it doesn't necessarily need to sound Zambian. He gave examples for the likes of Stonebwoy, the likes of Burna Boy, who are Africans, but their music does not really sound, you know, like in the likes of Stonebwoy, it sounds as though it's Jamaican. So Grove said that it's not really about the sound or making it the right way as KB suggested, but it's about understanding, you know, and doing your own style, the style that you're comfortable with. So I thought it was a really amazing conversation to talk about. So you guys, let me know what you think. If really there is a problem with Zambian artists that don't really embrace their sound, or if it's okay to explore different styles as an artist. I'd love to know what you guys think. Leave a comment. Alright guys, now let's have a look at what has been making noise as far as the international news segment is concerned. Now, of course, you guys, just like me, love J. Cole and his music, and I know you will be excited to know that he has officially announced that he's dropping a new album soon. Now, the name of that album is called The Off Season. And it's something that he says he's been working on for many years now. So, whoa, I know that is gonna bring hit because he's never disappointed as far as the albums are concerned. So I'm looking forward to it, and that's something that you should also be looking forward to. Moving on in more entertaining news. Now, as far as albums are concerned, rumor has it that Jay-Z might be working on an album and it might feature a lot of African artists. Now, I don't know if that idea was taken from his wife Beyonce the time she did, the gift for Lion King, where she go to get the likes of Mr. Easy, Yemi Alade, Tiwa Savage, and a lot of African artists on that project. Now, personally, and I don't even give my personal opinions, but I think I want to give my personal opinion, because when the big artists want to feature African artists, they only go for Western African artists. It's rare that you will find them working with, people from, let's say, Eastern Africa, Southern Africa. So my only wish and hope is that maybe they might get to consider artists from Southern Africa, because now, as far as the music is concerned, it's no longer about the numbers, but the quality as well. So if you want to really help improve the sound of the African native, I think it's very imperative that they get to pick, despite of where they're coming from. So yeah, that is me speaking, of course, as a Southern African person. But I would like you guys to leave a comment and let me know who you would love to see if that project were to come out. Which artists, not Western African artists to say, but Southern Eastern African artists. Let me know which ones you would love to see on the project. Alright guys, moving on. Now, this is a message, specifically for the guys. I would like to talk to you guys. Have you ever wondered, I need to work so hard and make so much money so that I can have a woman that will stay by my side? Well, guess what? No matter how much money you're gonna make, if she wants to leave, she's gonna leave someday. And I'm talking, from the news that has just popped out right now, that Bill Gates, who was once upon the world's richest person for close to 2 decades, and he's still amongst the richest people in the world, is finally divorcing his wife, Melinda Gates. Now, there has not been any official report as to why they're divorcing, or, it has just shocked the internet by, all of the sudden, it just shocked the internet. But I would love to know what you guys think. I don't know, but what can we do? If people decide to separate, it's always sad, but there's nothing we can do about that. So that has been the update as far as the international news is concerned. Alright guys, that has been a wrap up for the news segment. Thank you so much for watching up to the end. And please guys, if you haven't yet subscribed to this YouTube channel, kindly click the subscribe button and the notification bell so that whenever we drop new content, you will be the first to be notified. Otherwise, from me, Tonga Major, and my team ZED Challila, it has been ZED Challila all the way. Boom.